Welcome back. Just double checking my recording was going. So this will be episode 2. It's gonna be a really quiet let's play. Just playing, hanging out, doing that pretty much. Didn't make any sense there, but oh well. So in this episode, I'm probably going to be going to another area to get some better, higher quality slimes. Though I should probably feed these before I go. Yeah, and get some extra plorts too. Though before I go, I should probably make a couple upgrades. Yeah, I'll do that actually right now. So, jetpack's always nice to have, and same with power core, especially with jetpack, because jetpack can't run off of 100 power very easily. But yeah, this would be a quiet let's play, so play this in the background, have some background noise if you'd like. There we go. Now I will be heading to the moss blanket to get some slimes, and maybe get a few plorts on the way. Here we go. Yay! First area opened. Moss blanket. Now, in the moss blanket, there are some slimes here that are pretty good for getting money. Those would be the honey slimes. In my opinion, they're one of the best for people who are starting out. They give you quite a good amount of money to start as you go, and then puddle plorts are good to have too. We won't be getting into the more worthwhile slimes to have until later. They're pretty far into the game. They're in the glass desert, I believe. That's what I remember. Ooh, found a yarn ball. Cool. But yes, we are looking for honey slimes now. They're usually everywhere here. Ooh, I also need these mint mangoes, because that's the favorite food to honey slimes, this is one of them. Boom slimes are also nice to have, but they can be difficult to take care of if you don't know what you're doing, because boom slimes explode, which can hurt you badly if there's a lot of them. This is why when you're ranching boom slimes, you never want to go into the pen to collect the plorts. You want to wait outside and add on a plort collector to your corral, so you don't actually have to go into it yourself to get the plorts. You can also put on an auto feeder, so you can just store the food in the auto feeder and it'll feed the slimes periodically. You can set the setting to high or low, so it feeds them sooner rather than later. Ah, of course it had to be Largos. I'm not really a big fan of Largos, because I don't really I never really had any. Yeah, because you can't vacuum them up, and they can be a pest at times. But they're also nice to have. Like, say, if you're dealing with a slime that has a really rare or hard to get food source, you can pair it up with another slime that has an easier food source, and then you can feed it the easier slime's favorite food, and it'd give you 2 plorts of each, instead of having to get the favorite food to the harder slime, which is actually very nice. That's what I usually do with the hunter slimes. I pair them up with a tabby, so I can just give them, well, not really a tabby. I usually pair them up with, I don't know, maybe a boom slime. So then you can get a little bit more money out of it. But, because the hunter slimes, their favorite food are the roosteros. And roosteros are rare, to say the least. They're the male version of the chickens. And there are currently 4 species of chicken. There's the hens, the stony hens, briar hens, and painted hens. Painted hens are only found in the glass desert, which can be tricky at times to find. Yeah, that's right, I don't have any room in my thing. I hurt myself. Yeah. But yeah, this eat 1 honey plort gives me 44 cash things. I think they're called Nubucks or something, but which is nice because the honey slimes are good starters. To say, yeah, I'd say they're good starters. Same with the rad slimes, but rad slimes you have to be careful about because if you stand around them too much, you die. So I don't need rock slimes anymore. I will eventually later down the line, but they're easy to get, so I don't need them at the moment. So I'm gonna fill this corral up with honey slimes, and actually I'm going to get a plort collector. So all I have to do is throw in the food. You always want to save 1, because that's how you put them in the farm, is you have to use 1 fruit to put it in the farm. And, oh, another thing to note is that certain slimes only eat certain things, like rock slimes only eat vegetables, honey slimes only eat fruits, but if you give them their favorite food, which in the honey slime's case, it's the mint mango, as you'll see, they give you 2 plorts instead of 1. Which is really nice, because this can give you a lot of cash very quickly. Now I have 10 of these, I just go turn them in over here. But yes, this will probably be a pretty slow-paced game. It takes me quite a bit to get to the higher areas. I wouldn't say quite a bit, but it's not really a walk in the park. So with the money I have currently, what I can do is I can upgrade and get let's do nutrient soil, because that gives me full harvest every time. And when I get the sprinkler, the fruits will fall more often, so they'll grow quicker. And I need a lot of mint mangoes because there is a Gordo there's a honey Gordo in the area where I got these guys at. And the big slime in the last video, the big pink slime that I popped and got my key from, that's a Gordo. They're just giant versions of slimes. But I need to get another key so I can get into the Indigo Quarry, so then I can go to the ruins and then to the Glass Desert. Which sounds complicated, but it's not really all that complicated. It's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. But what I need to do now is I need to go get a special fruit. fruit for the phosphor slimes, because there is a phosphor slime in the area which I can get a key from. And you always want to get all the keys you can, because there's doors everywhere on the range. And the area this game takes place in is called the Far Far Range. Ooh, that is a golden slime. Those are really rare, but if you hit them with food, then they drop a golden plort. But you don't want to get too close to them because you can scare them away. And this is when I wish I had food on me. Hopefully it's still there by the time I get back, because I need to find food for it. Which would be in the form of a stony hut. Yeah. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer any question you have. Oh, it's not here anymore. Oh well. Oh, there is a Gordo right here though. It is a tabby Gordo. Which, tabby's favorite food, well, tabbies eat meat, and their favorite meat are the stony hens. So, it gives you basically the prize. It gives you basically, if you use a favorite, it counts as 2 instead of 1, which is nice. Oh, that's right. So if you see a skull and crossbones right here, that means there are ferals in the area. These are ferals. They're slimes that are pretty aggressive. Okay, that's all I needed was a Q-berry, because Q-berries are the favorite to phosphor slimes. And I need to start growing Q-berries for the phosphor Largo, which is actually just on the other side of this. It is down in a cave down there. I don't want to go to it quite yet because I need to get back to the farm and start getting everything ready. Probably see if I have a harvest ready for the mint mangoes. I know I said this is going to be a quiet Let's Play, but I've been rambling. I do this quite often. Say one thing and then I do another. I need that. Oh, pink slimes. They eat everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Not other slimes, though. They eat every food item. Which can be annoying at times, because if you accidentally drop something they didn't want to drop, like, let's say, an important fruit, like the Q-berry, then that can result in some, another quest to get your Q-berry again. So, when you'll know when these are about to ready to harvest when you see that they're in full size, which you can either let them fall off like that, or you can go up to it and vac them up. Which is always nice to do. So if you do want to make sure your slimes are always hungry, you just wait a bit, and if they start looking like this, like tired all the time, it means they're hungry. It also means they're agitated. And when they're agitated, they jump more. So you gotta be careful about that. Now, the ones that look like they're tired do sometimes eat 2 fruits instead of 1 and give you a double yield. Which is nice, because I put 10 in there, but there's only 8 slimes, meaning one slime, well, 2 slimes ate 2 fruit. It's strange, though. I got 22 points, but yeah, I only put, or did I put 11 in there? I thought it was only... Oh, also, if you put in a single type of plort too much, then this game has its own economy, so the worth of that plort goes down. Like, when I first put these plorts in at the start, it was worth like around 54 where the rad plorts are, but now it's only at 28 because the price has gone down because it's not in demand, which is actually really nice. But since now I have a lot of cash, I will buy another garden and get another, well, Yeah, I'll get another nutrient soil. And then I'll put the Q-berry in there, which will grow the tree and the fruits will grow. Now, if you want to speed up the process of the fruit growing, you can always just go and sleep until morning. This will pass through the whole day. And you also get a lot of mail, which I will just scroll through and let you guys read if you want to. I haven't read them myself, which I should probably do, but But now that we have a lot of fruit, then we can either give it to the slimes in there, or we can use it to go and pop a Gordo. Which 15 is actually a good amount. It might work, but I want to be sure. Ooh, new upgrades came in. So the pulse wave. Basically, if like I think it's bound to T. If you hit T, it shoots a wave of energy at the enemy or another slime. Not really an enemy because there's not really enemies in this, other than Tar. But yeah. Once I get the science depot back here open, I can start getting to work on sciencey stuff, which will be very nice. Because then I can get some defenses going from Tar. Let's say if Tar got onto the ranch somehow. Okay, so what I'll do here... Actually, let me check the economy. Because you want to usually... The smart thing to do is you want to save your plorts until the plort that you want to sell is worth a lot. Like how the red plort is worth. And the most valuable plort in this game is the golden plort, dropped from the golden slime. But the golden slime disappears after you hit it with food and it drops its plort. Now, currently, the golden slime doesn't have a favorite food, but you do get letters from a person, I don't remember which person, saying that the favorite food of a golden slime is, I think it was a golden parsnip or something. I don't remember exactly what, it was golden something. But, yeah. So, what I'll do is I'll go to sleep. Sleep until morning. Then I'll look at my food yield and check my mail first. Oh, another thing you can do is that this little area over here is open. So you can toss whatever it asks for into here, and it gives you these, what you'll receive. And in this case, I'll receive tabby plorts and boom plorts, which I don't need at the moment, because I can just go out and find them myself. But since I have a lot of fruit now, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can give up 10 of these. And then vacuum up the rest. And I should have a full backpack. Yep. A smart thing to have, though, is a storage area, which I usually put right here. Then I put a coop right here, or another slime corral, and then I put another slime corral right here. And then I have these two as my tree farms, which are fruits, and then these two as my vegetables. But in my last game, I did put this one as silver parsnips, and then this one another corral. And you can open up other areas like this, but they cost money. Like this one costs that much money, 1,700. Which is okay, but I don't need them at the moment because I still have space I need to use up. So now that I have all these, let's go and find those Largos. Not Largos, Gordos. And we can give them the food and get our keys. Once I have the keys, I can go to the Indigo Quarry, and then also I can get into the ruins, which I'll just need one more key after that to get into the Glass Desert. And once I get into the Glass Desert, then ooh, I will be making lots of money. So in this cave right here, there is the phosphorus Gordo. Then you just feed it to this. Wow, really? Okay. Well, since it's just fruit. There, okay. I can always get more mangoes. Phosphorus slimes eat fruit, yes. Their favorite is the Q-berry. And the problem with phosphorus, though, is that you cannot have them in sunlight, because they will, I think, just pop. And that wouldn't be good, because then you lose your phosphorus slimes. Okay, so I need to make an upgrade to my... Oh, that's right, this place is filled with a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, bad idea. Bad idea. Oh, that could have been very bad. Oh, this is another door, but it just leads to a back way around into another area that I can actually get into if I just buy the overgrowth part of the ranch. So I don't really need to actually buy that door. So since I don't have enough mint mangoes, I'm going to head back to the ranch. Yeah. I will need phosphor slimes later on, but at the moment I don't really need them, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. And at night they spawn everywhere, so they're not entirely difficult to get. Just gotta wait for night. Oh, I should probably stop this recording here, because my watch says I've been going for 20 minutes. So that's exactly what I'll do. I'll see you guys in the next episode.